Hi, I'm B. Allen, aka podcast host, aka comedian, and informer of things you may or may not know. I'm a heathen, and sometimes say things you may or may not agree with. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Jay Jamal, minister, comedian, and podcast host. The opinions of this podcast are for entertainment only. Please pray for the pod, and may God help us all.
It's a free country, and this pod costs you nothing for now. Keep listening, and soon you'll be paying for this ridiculousness. Until then, don't cancel us, and enjoy the scheduled program. Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
and it ain't what you think.
This is episode 128 of the Church Parking Lot Podcast.
Yeah.
A controversial and comedic conversation between a minister and a heathen. You choose. You pick. Make sure you check us out on all our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those things. ChurchParkingLotPodcast.com. And our sole sponsors, ShopNewClothes.com for your podcast apparel.
Yeah.
And SpiceShipOrganics.com for your seasoning if you like to cook and you don't know how, or your food tastes trash. We will make it treasure.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It sounds like my hands are ashy. My bad.
I am your co-host, B. Allen, sitting alongside my co-host.
Hey, this is Jay Jamal rocking with B. Allen because he just keep rocking back and forth.
That's my safety. That's my little blanket cloak that you just revealed to the world. This is my happy place. They say go to your happy place. This is where I'm at, my happy place. I rock back and forth. Anyway, man, we're going to get this one started, as we always do, with our favorite segment, entitled...
Don't sit back now, nigga.
For why?
Why for we both rocking?
We rocking, man. Jay Jamal, you got it this week, man. What's happening, man?
Oh, man. Hey, man, school's getting ready to start, man. You excited?
Rock on, bro.
Rock on, my man.
Rock on.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, for all you parents out there that's excited about school, excited for your kids to go back to school, man, I applaud y'all. Congratulations on whatever grade they in. I'm so excited to see all these new pictures coming across my timeline, you know, with the chalkboard, first day of, you know, third grade, first day of ninth grade, you know, last day of first day, you know, all of those, man. I'm excited, man. My boy Jazz, shout out to Jazz, too funny, man. Go check him out on all the social media platforms. He just sent his son off to college. I'm getting ready to send my daughter off to college. Youngest is getting ready to go to, what, kindergarten?
Yeah. The youngest
is
going
to
kindergarten. Pretty much, yeah, man. I got, too many to think about. One's going here, one's going there. They're doing something.
They all over the place.
Exactly.
All over the place, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man, for all the people that sending their kids to school. Again, congratulations. You know, you get a break. Your grocery bill goes down.
Yes, tremendously.
Tremendously. Your electric bill goes down.
Yes, tremendously.
Your water bill goes down.
Exponentially. Yes.
You can actually turn off the TV for an 8-hour period.
Yeah.
And the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like, your Wi-Fi gonna be like...
You ain't lying, man. Probably take the bra off, you know. Let it flop.
Yeah, man. Your doggone router gonna be like... That feels good.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real.
That
once
is
they leave,
real,
that's
man.
like, what, 19 devices have disconnected from the Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about Xbox, PlayStation, cell phones, tablets, all of that disconnected. disconnected from everything, man. But you know, the crazy thing about school now is that technology is here.
Oh yeah,
Like it's real.
yeah, it's real. They give them technology now.
Right.
You know, for us, you know, they used to send a letter home like, does anybody in your immediate family own a computer?
Nowadays, it's just like, if you are struggling to have Wi-Fi, contact this website.
They'll give you free Wi-Fi.
They'll give you free Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
a free hotspot in your house.
We know you got a computer. If you ain't got no computer, you got an iPhone.
Yeah.
You got a flip phone.
You got a tablet.
You got something that you can click on the World Wide Web.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody got it.
Everybody got it, man. And there is sponsors out there that will give you, you know, whatever you need for your child.
Oh, yeah.
Even in rural areas. Like I remember in COVID, like there's a rural area of Surrey. Mm-hmm. So they were giving out free hotspots there, but they also was coming to get kids on the bus, taking them to the place that had the best Wi-Fi connection, so that they could go to school.
Starbucks. You've never sat in a Starbucks before and used their Wi-Fi?
Bruh, I pay for Wi-Fi at my house and still go to Starbucks. Either Starbucks or Panera.
I don't know what Starbucks Wi-Fi is on. It must be on the same caffeine.
It's on steroids.
Oh man, what?
Yeah.
You can go download a movie like lightning fast. Like before your coffee's even ready.
Yes.
You've already downloaded the movie.
Twice.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you watched half of it.
Yeah.
You didn't downloaded it twice and watched half of it before your coffee's ready.
You at the hood Starbucks.
You gotta press.
They're a little slow over there. You right.
You gotta press pause on your movie to go pick up your coffee. But man, listen, technology is getting crazy. And I tell everybody that I ever meet and they want to talk about how education is getting better, I always end up saying, it's not better than China's.
Oh, no. The education system here or anywhere will never be better than China.
China leads like education in like all areas.
China has 0 UFO sightings.
You know why? Because they fly in the UFOs. They're light years ahead of us.
Oh, because UFOs are searching for intelligent life.
They skip over China?
They skip over China. No. They are next level. We not messing with them. Let's go to the rest of the world. Yeah.
We definitely could get some people from the U.S., but China, nah. No. They probably tell us how to get better mileage.
Exactly.
Your flux capacitor is off. Sorry. You could be in a totally different dimension right now. But in China, they are you're right. They are next level because for one, they are already in school.
Mm-hmm. Like they don't leave school. They don't leave school. They are born in school. That's what y'all don't realize. This is how they learn so fast. The hospitals are actually placed inside of schools so that when they are born right there. Reading, writing, arithmetic right out the womb. Reading, writing, arithmetic. It all goes.
It's all right there.
It's all hand in hand.
Seamlessly.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? When they first hand you the baby and you hold them,
right?
You got to read the dictionary.
You got to read the dictionary to the baby.
Exactly. Chin, chun, shin, shinny, shinnai, shinny. I don't know the words. I'm just guessing. No offense. I'm just trying to personify it. That's what I heard.
Hey man, that's what I heard. They got high school seniors delivering babies.
Exactly. You want to pass this final, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Deliver this baby.
That's your last exam.
That's it.
You better pass.
You better pass. Because when you leave here, you're going straight to your master's. like Virginia, like when I first moved here, that was the first time I've ever heard of high school seniors actually achieving having an associate's degree and leaving high school.
Yeah. Pretty dope.
China, you are leaving with a master's.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
At bare minimum.
You are graduating high school at 7.
You have to. It's a must.
If you don't, you will be assassinated.
At age 8, what are you? You're worthless. What do you mean you don't have your master's?
You have not graduated high school yet?
My age, I graduated high school twice by the age of 8.
Emotional damage. But yeah, man, China is light years ahead of us to the point that China is using AI in their school. Artificial intelligence, for those that think I'm talking about Allen Iverson. I'm not.
Okay.
They are using AI. And this is how they are using AI. There is a video that shows China actually having their kids with these, they look like Bluetooth headsets, but they're actually bands that go around their head, and they actually test or show with a little light how engaged the children are in school. So if you're engaged, the light on your band will be white.
Okay.
If you are not engaged, it will be red.
Oh.
If you are, you transitioning from not being engaged to being engaged, then it's like a yellowish color or something like that. It's
like a warning.
It's a warning.
It's a warning because if not, you'll get this red dot.
Right, but get this.
I think we all know what the red dot means.
We know what the red dot means.
I saw Squid Game.
Yeah. I saw that too. I listened to Biggie too.
You got a red dot on your head too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So this is where it gets a little, well, not a little. This is where it gets troubling for the people in the U.S.
Okay.
Because the U.S. try and follow China and try and make this think that we ahead of China, but we really like 3 years behind China.
3 years and 3 million products. Everything's made in China. We don't make anything here. We just make excuses.
It's what we're good at.
It's the American way.
It's the American way, baby.
American way.
So not only does this tell the teacher that you are not paying attention, this is linked to your parents. So you know how your mama used to come visit the school and stand outside the door and just look inside the window and see that you was not, I'm sorry, was it just me? Was it just me?
What's wrong with y'all?
I'm sorry, man. My mama used to do, well, first and foremost, my mama is in education. So she had full access to me.
Gotcha.
To me. So, not to mention, she already had conversations with teachers when she found out who they were.
Right.
She would have private conversations
yeah.
to let them know if he act up, you got permission. So, yeah. But there would be times my mama would be standing outside the door, and I would be that one, acting up or whatever, and then she step inside the door, then all of a sudden I'm like this.
Ain't nobody doing that.
I'm sitting here counting on my fingers, and I'm supposed to be taking a spelling test. You know what I'm saying? Spell the 1, 2, 3. Take away 5 divided by 4. I'm first grade doing division. You know what I'm saying? So that was my experience. But imagine your mom or your dad are at work. You're in school and you're off in far away land, and your light is red. Your teacher ain't gotta say nothing. Your mom and dad can send you a text message or a voice message to tell you to get back on track.
Get back on. Yo, I like that.
You like that?
I like that a lot. I like that a lot because, you know, the crazy part is, in order for me to even receive the notification that you're not paying attention,
right,
it means that I'm not paying attention. So I'm just sitting here playing the game on my phone, you know, supposed to be working an order. Oh, he not paying attention? Let me text him. Hey, man, what you doing? Get back to work.
I am working. I'm working.
It say that your light went red.
It's white.
No, it's still red.
1 carry the 5.
You're studying science right now.
The frog ate 2 flies.
Oh, wow.
But that, you know what? I think that is China's way of studying the kids while also studying the parents.
Oh, yeah.
Because if your child is not paying attention, but you have the ability to text message or send a voice message to your child, you're not paying attention.
Exactly.
So we know where you get it from.
That's it.
So we're going to ship you guys off to the U.S. to live the American dream.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Would you want that? Think about this now. Think about your kids and who they are. Would you want to get that notification on your phone every 6 minutes?
I would definitely have the notification silent because I already know. Matter of fact, I might have it hidden, and then like every couple of hours, I just go and check it.
Just check it.
You know, it's gonna have like a 9 in the bubble or something. You have 9 separate notifications. Oh, these guys again.
These guys. By the time you get to him, he had lunch.
But no, I think in some capacity, I like that. It is a little invasive.
Yeah.
But for the purpose of research, I like it. Just so maybe we can formulate different ways on, you know, how we teaching kids.
Right.
We need to show them how to get engaged. No, I don't agree with it being something that's constant, like a new norm.
Right.
Like I just gotta wear this headset all day and, you know, white light or red light my way through this.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's a little bit excessive. But I think if they do it for a couple of years, gather enough research, they're like, okay, now we're gonna reteach things. Cool. But nah, man. Yeah, every day, artificial intelligence.
We don't reteach anything in China. No, you learn first time.
First time.
You learn first time. You learn first time. If you no learn, we know why. We know why.
Do we?
Yes. Your eyes are not fully slanted. I'm sorry. But that just goes to beg the question, man. For why?
Why'd you do that? Oh, wow.
You are not fully Chinese. You're half American.
Listen, well, you know what? I don't want any smoke with any Asian countries right now because
At all.
I don't know if y'all remember, but you know, a couple of years ago, you know, when COVID was really running rampant and it seemed that the world was coming to an end.
It still is.
Every couple of weeks there was a just out of this world story.
You're right.
One of those stories is slowly coming to light. So, do you remember?
Jesus is coming back?
Maybe. Maybe. Do you remember a couple of years ago we spoke about a invasion of a certain hornet?
Yes.
Coming from Asia.
Yes, I do. And these things were not the regular size hornet.
No, not the regular size hornet. They were pretty big. They were a very invasive species. They dubbed the nickname the murder hornet.
They did.
You know, and the initial meaning of the nickname was because they kill off other bees.
Yes.
They hunt beehives.
Right.
And, you know, when they go in there and
Hey man, this my hood now, homie.
pretty much, man.
This my hood now, homie.
And all they do is kill.
That's it.
That's it. They don't pollinate.
No, man. For what?
They don't congregate.
For what? Why?
They don't even conversate.
No, we coming in here, we taking over. This my honey hive. Yeah. You gets nothing.
They don't even want the honey.
They don't.
They just want the bees.
They just want the bees.
They just want to work. It's a real steroid rage driven bee. Okay?
You about to get this work.
And I'm gonna walk off.
That's it.
I'm satisfied. But this murder hornet, all right, from Asia, has now been spotted in the U.S.
Oh gosh.
The murder hornet of Asia has been spotted in the U.S. And it's pretty close to us. It's been spotted in Georgia. Georgia's not too far from here. It's a hop, skip, and a jump across the pond.
Yeah, it is.
This murder hornet, so just give you some context clues and some help, you know, in case you have to identify this in your backyard when you got your kielbasa and your onions going.
Right.
The end of the summer's coming, man.
Right.
You got to get that last hoorah in.
That last grill out, baby.
Yeah, man. But you don't want to be greeted by these hornets. Okay?
No, you don't.
All right, these hornets have yellow legs. All right, yellow legs and a dark abdomen. All right, and the way that their abdomen is shaped, it kind of pushes out the backside.
Oh, so they twerking bees?
Yeah, they got they things is thinging. They things is thinging. Back there, they got it like that.
So you mean to tell me if you ever hear the song, come on, we doing this thing for the 99 and the 2000s, and you ain't playing it? The murder bees are out. They out there.
Hell yeah.
Girl, you're looking kind of fat there. Back there. I'm sorry.
Yo, these are details they did not tell us initially, and I think that's because they didn't want to give any, like, comedic relief at all. They just wanted it all to be bad. If we knew that these bees had butts,
right,
we would have been like, oh, we don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, these twerking bees, they actually black.
I smack a bee butt. Let me see that thing buzz. Smacking bee butts, man.
Oh shoot! Go ahead, sting me if you want to.
Oh man,
yeah.
Get this beeswax. I'm sorry, but yeah, man, the murder hornets are here.
They're here, man.
So man, don't just go swatting and swinging at anything.
No, please don't.
They are very aggressive. I don't think they can kill humans, but they say this thing is otherworldly. So I don't want to experience that.
No, not at all.
I like this world. I don't know what other worlds are like.
Exactly.
Stay on this one.
Yes.
Stay on this one, man.
You do not want to experience that. So, if these bees have they got big butts and abdomens.
Yeah, big butts and abs. They're.
You sure they came from China?
I mean, China make everything.
I mean, it sounds like they came from Mexico. Like they just got that BBL.
It could be, but no, they're saying it comes from Asia, man. Manufactured. Like everything else they do.
Everything else, man.
Yeah.
Put your headbands on. We're gonna see where these hornets at.
Well, speaking of hornets, bees, all different animals alike, the NFL is back.
NFL is back.
Football is back.
Football's
Cardinals,
back.
Falcons,
Yes.
Eagles.
Yes. 49ers.
Yeah. I wasn't going to talk about our teams, but you wanna, and we're not an animal.
I was trying to support yours, but you didn't even say mine. But it's okay. We'll go ahead.
I mean, because it's a bear. And bears aren't even in Chicago. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Really?
When's the last time you...
Bears are all up and down the Midwest.
Are they in Chicago?
I mean, ish. They like in the suburbs,
You walk the streets of Chicago and just walk across a grizzly bear. That's not a crackhead begging for money that calls himself Grizzly Bear. Because that don't count.
No. I was gonna say yes until you put all the details
I'm sorry.
in it. I know a couple of grizzly bears. Brown bears, black bears.
It's funny you say details, man, because details is what we must pay attention to.
You are right.
In the NFL and
You are right.
things of that nature. Because, when you're at that level, man, you making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You probably getting buku deals flying at you every which way. And
They're throwing it out there. Boss.
Yeah, but when it gets thrown out there, man, sometimes you got to read the fine print and see what's going on.
That is true.
And unfortunately, there seems to be a gentleman who's been blindsided, for a lack of better words.
Or the lack of the correct words.
Yeah. This man has been blindsided. Mr. Michael Orr.
Michael Orr. Like a paddle.
Yeah.
Like a paddle. Sorry.
It's not spelled like that.
I mean, that's what Miss Tui said. So I'm going to go off of what Miss Tui said.
Like a paddle.
Like a paddle.
Anyway, so Michael Orr, what was he, a former Texan?
Last team he played for, I think, was Houston.
Was it the Oilers?
But he would, wow. The Oilers?
The Oilers?
Bruh, the Oilers?
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Wow.
What? The Oilers haven't been around for years, decades.
Neither has he. I figure he might have played for him.
It ain't been that long. It ain't been that long. Michael Orr has his best known for his stint with the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. True indeed.
Yes, sir.
Was that during that Super Bowl run? Where Ray Lewis murked a man and got away with it? Was that the same? No, different. I'm thinking about a different murder. Different. Okay. Sorry about that. Got my murders mixed up. I don't know. But anyway, back to Michael Orr, like a paddle.
Like a paddle. Yes.
Michael Orr was the subject of a autobiography. There you go. Of sorts.
Yes.
Disney film. It's about Disney, right? Is it Disney?
I don't think so.
It's not Disney?
No, I don't think it's Disney.
Are you sure?
I think it's on Disney Plus, not what it was.
It's about Disney then.
But
might as well be. But Michael Moore was the subject of the film.
Orr.
What did I say? Orr?
You said more, but okay.
Michael Moore too. Michael Orr was the subject of the movie The Blind Side.
Yes.
Starring Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
AKA Speed.
AKA Speed.
But she ain't on it though. Wink
anymore.
Wink. But yeah, man, he was the subject of that movie where they basically told about his life.
Right.
So we thought. And in this movie, he's adopted by some, wealthy family.
Right.
They take him in and...
Right. Give him a good home.
Yeah, give him a nice
home. Put him in a nice school. Private school.
Yeah. He's a great football player.
Right.
Next thing you know, he goes to the league.
Going straight to the league, baby.
Yeah.
From Tennessee to the league.
Yeah, a real rags to riches story.
Facts.
So it wasn't until February of 2023. Now this film was released, I believe, in like 2009, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Ages ago.
Ages.
So it wasn't until February of this year that Michael Orr discovered that he had been robbed, blind.
He had been bamboozled.
Oh yeah.
Led astray.
Hoodwinked. All of that.
Blindsided.
Definitely blindsided.
Which is probably why they named it Blindsided.
Because according to some documents, I believe he only received what he believed the parents received from the film, which was like a $200,000,
something like that at the time.
$200,000 at the time.
Until the movie won a Grammy.
Yeah,
or
the movie took off.
Oscar.
Got an Oscar.
Yeah.
Because the movie has grossed over $300 million.
$300 million
worldwide,
and that's just off of like it being fresh and new.
Yo, how would you feel if something that's about you is worth $300 million, but they only paid you $200,000 for it?
I know a couple of dudes called murder hornets that don't even want honey. They don't even want the money. They just in it. They just in it for the glory. You know what I'm saying? Wow. They just go there, just bzzz, you know what I'm saying?
That's who you calling up.
I'm calling the murder hornets.
Yo.
What's wrong with you, man? You not calling the murder hornets?
I'm calling somebody. I'm definitely calling somebody.
I mean, I need the lawyers. I need the judges. I need all of that, man, because you done ran off with my money.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, and apparently there's parts of the movie they're saying they're extremely fabricated.
Yes.
And the biggest fabrication of all,
oh boy,
is that Mr. Michael Orr was never adopted.
Never, ever. Never have I ever been adopted.
Never been adopted. I was kidnapped. I was napping as a kid. And then I woke up and they said it was mommy and daddy. That's kidnapping.
That's kidnapping.
That's kidnapping.
Yeah. Yeah,
man. So apparently, once Mr. Michael Orr was of age, these fine young affluent people, as 45 would say, had him sign a conservatorship, conservatorship,
something like that. Conservatorship.
See, he signed the championship. He know what that word means. He signed the championship, which basically stated that they have control of his likeness and his name.
Yeah, and they can use it for whatever.
Yeah, whatever, whenever.
Yeah.
However.
Yeah. And there's no age limit.
No.
Like, this man is he is a fully grown, retired man.
Functioning.
Yes. And he has basically, and to put it into layman's terms, guardianship.
Yes.
Over his likeness and his name.
Yes. That's wild.
That is wild.
That's wild. And they're saying that's how they use the conservatorship, the C-ship, the championship.
Right.
And basically swindled all that money away.
Yeah.
And, they're trying to allege he did some things like, he threatened them for $15 million. I'm like, okay.
Right.
You didn't pay it? You should have just paid that and been all over with.
Right.
Oh, now we got to drag this to the mud.
Right.
Nah.
Because not only are they did they get like the lump sum from the movie and the, what is that called? Royalties from the movie, the DVDs, all of that stuff. Not only did they get that, but they also were able to use, like you said, his likeness and his name and other stuff.
Yeah.
And they were able to do, TV spots or, set up football camps in his name and stuff like that.
Kinds of stuff.
And they're getting paid for all of this. You talking about non-profit foundations in his name he probably don't even know about.
Right. And
they're getting paid for it.
And he's getting nothing.
And the only thing he did was ask for his share.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can't really get your share when your share has been spent.
That's crazy. And I guess they figuring, you in the NFL and you making money, you all right.
But he is a left tackle.
Yeah.
He protects, pun intended, the blind side.
Yeah.
So they robbed him blind.
Yeah, they robbed him blind
from the side.
Man, shout out to Michael Orr, man.
Man.
I hope he gets it all back.
I hope he does too.
And then I hope they reshoot the movie starring him. Let me see you do it. You You gotta earn this money. What if that was how you had to earn the money? You gotta remake the film and make it Oscar worthy, but you gotta act.
I don't know, man. I hope he's able to do it, but if the movie has any truth to it about how not smart he was,
Yeah.
he ain't gonna get his money back.
Probably not.
Whoever played him in the movie
Yeah.
played him very well. If he was actually like that. What's wrong, man? My man looked like he had been stung by a murder hornet.
He did. A few times. Well, look, man. Speaking of being stung, sometimes stings and don't necessarily come physically. Stings can
Right.
come verbally, with words.
Yeah.
Let me ask you: do you remember or recall a time where you were called out of your name, and it had a little bit of racial ambiguity tied
Absolutely.
to it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm still upset about it. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
I've been
still-
waiting for these murdered hornets.
You're waiting 400 years.
Waiting for them so I can put these little bands that I ordered from China off of Amazon. I'm going to put them on the murder hornets, but it's mind control. Like I can tell them what to do, where to go, and who to seek out. That's
AI murder hornets.
that's neither here nor there.
Next
I'm not.
level.
I don't know the recipe or the programming code. I'm just saying,
Okay.
it would be nice. But yes, I've been called out my name. I have been, called the slanderous word that you could be called as a black person. I have been, indirectly called that by being called you people, in a classroom, by my former baseball coach. Yeah, all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah. Have you ever heard that?
You got Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You sure?
I've been blindsided.
You really have. Seems like you took a lot of the brunt of, a lot of name calling in your day, man. Just want to make sure you're all right.
Yes, sir. I'm okay, man.
Okay. But no, man, I've had a few incidents, episodes. One that stands out. I can't remember if I said this on the pod or not, but it's so long ago it won't matter. There was a time. Shout out to my boy B-Dub out in Vermont.
Okay.
He came down to visit. White dude, one of my favorite white people in the whole entire world, other than
Trump.
No. Definitely was not gonna say Trump. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm with
far,
you. I'm
so
sorry.
far from the other
I'm
spectrum.
sorry. Yeah.
But anyway, he was visiting and we took him out all night on the town. Right? And one of the last places we went was a sushi spot called Sticky Rice.
Okay.
They do karaoke.
Oh.
Big fun.
Oh boy.
Had a blast.
Okay.
Left karaoke.
Right.
Everybody's outside, just, shooting the breeze, talking, whatever.
We're in Richmond?
Yeah, we're in Richmond.
Oh yeah, they shooting the breeze, all right. Yeah, we're definitely shooting the breeze.
No, it's not gunshot yet. This is like 12:20ish, 12:30ish. This is not 2 o'clock yet.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm a little early.
Yeah, you are early. The guns are in the holsters still. The liquor's still flowing.
Still drinking.
Yeah, they're still drinking.
I got you. Okay.
The smoke is still being inhaled. It hasn't come out yet. So
Fast, dude.
yeah, we're good. So we're outside. Everybody's vibing or everybody's talking.
Right.
And this guy comes over and he's asking to bum a cigarette from my boy.
Okay.
From Brian.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, man, here you go. He's like, oh man, shit, you got a lighter, man? And he looks at me, and I was like, nah, I don't have it. And he asked him. He was like, yeah. He said, well, I shouldn't have asked him anyway. Something to the effect of, he said, like, haven't we given them enough help, or haven't we been giving them enough? And I'm just like, yo, is this really happening? Right
Wow.
now? But he was like dead serious. But he said it like in a mumbling, uttering kind of way that he thought that only him and his caucus brother here would understand.
He thought he was speaking Chinese.
He did. He did. But he caught it.
Yeah.
And he understood everything he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he had his headband on.
Yeah, he did have his headband on. His headband was white. Okay?
I'm paying attention to what you're saying.
Yo, he looked dead at him, and he was like, "What'd you say, man? Say that again." And he kept saying it louder. "Say that again. No, say that again." And the dude, he wouldn't say it. He just kept backing down. And we was trying to tell him to chill. It was like, yo, chill. Just relax.
It's okay.
Yeah, please. Don't make no commotion. No white people yelling in front of blacks. Nowhere.
None.
We don't need those issues.
I don't even care if y'all going at each other.
No, I'm going to get hit with the billy club.
Right.
Oh, no. There's a threat. There's a threat to the threat. So, yeah, man, that happened. That's probably the most I could think of that's worthy of talking about anyway, man.
Okay.
But I bring that up because there's a story.
Yeah, there's a story here.
There's a story of a lady.
And not a young lady.
No, this is not a young lady at all. This is she's Paula Deen level.
She is in her 70s.
Maybe a little older than Paula Deen. Who had a problem with some African American women at a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, when women get together, there's a certain aura. There's a certain,
sound.
It's just a
loudness.
You're right. There's sound. There's chants. There's Gregorian chants, if you will.
Song and dance.
In unison.
If
you're not used to it, it can be a very frightening experience.
I'm frightened right now thinking of it.
I am too. I'm low-key shaking because I feel like somewhere around is happening and it's close.
It's very close.
Very close. So some people just can't take that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They can't.
They can't, even when out in public places where it's deemed, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's just not always socially acceptable because people just can't mind their own business, man.
Yeah, it's too many of y'all at one place.
Yeah, too many y'all making too many noises.
Too many noises, too loud noises.
Too many words I don't understand.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was a white woman who...
What's her name?
I'm not sure what her name is.
Karen.
Okay, we'll go with that.
All right.
And she basically began berating the women, asking them to shut up.
Yeah, calm down.
Calm down. You're too loud.
You're too loud.
You're way up here.
Yes.
And I'm way down here.
Yes.
But I can hear you up here.
Yes.
And,
but I need you to come down here. Yeah.
The black women were not having it.
Not at all.
Basically telling them that, you know what, our money is the same as yours.
Yeah, same color.
The exact same color.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if we're black or white.
Yeah.
Ow. Anyway. So during this whole exchange, after one of the black women says, you know what, our money spent just like yours do, boo. The white woman then turns to her and said, oh, whatever, you stupid niggers. And then it's a whole uproar like, oh, no, she didn't. Whoa. What's wrong, man? I've lost my co-host here for a second, man. Just bear with me.
I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm back. Oh, shoot.
I forgot where we're at now, man.
Yeah. The lady said, oh you stupid. Yeah. Jiggers.
Yeah.
You jiggerboos.
Basically.
Yeah.
There is a whole uproar and they go back and forth.
Yes.
But, no hands are thrown.
Yet.
There's no tussles.
No.
No nails broken,
None.
no weeds being thrown. So
None.
these women were really restrained with their presence. So shout out to them for that, because they really could have went a different way if they were at Popeye's Chicken. I'm telling you right now, if you so much as say a word close to the N-word, if you say neither.
Neither.
Don't do it.
Netherlands.
Don't do it. Please. It could go down in a heinous way.
In a very bad, heinous way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are like the murder hornets. Like, they are not looking for honey for their biscuits.
No, they just want to stab and twerk.
Wait.
Stab and twerk.
That's it.
That's it.
At the same time.
Can we twerk in peace? That's all we want to do.
Oh man! And the funny part is that when she says the N-word, you can hear the group of them get loud.
Oh yeah.
But it is a very, and like you said, I'm super proud of y'all, because y'all held y'all stuff in, because I know y'all wanted to go off.
Oh yeah.
I know y'all wanted to go off, but all you heard was after she said it was, "Ooh, no, she didn't." That's all you heard. And I appreciate that, because that's probably the only way that y'all could, like, keep yourselves together.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Shout out to them, man,
Yeah.
for this late Black History moment. Just 2 weeks after the folding chair phenomenon.
Absolutely.
So
Brawl in Montgomery.
way to keep it together, folks. Way to keep it together.
Yeah.
Well,
Appreciate y'all.
speaking of keeping it together.
Whew.
Or a lack thereof. This last story, because I promise you this is it. We are out of here.
We have to be after
We have
this.
to get out.
We have to get out of here, because this last story is hey man, it's
a doozy. So go ahead. You wanted to do this one, man. So take it away. Tell them about this damn baby.
yeah. So, oh god. Speaking of Georgia, and these murder hornets, there was another murder in Georgia.
Oh boy.
Oh god, this is sad. This is sad. For any of you out there that is pregnant, and pregnant while in Georgia, and maybe going out to a restaurant with your girls to celebrate your pregnancy in Georgia, and you see a Karen
Quietly.
Of course. Please be careful when you go to the hospital. This young lady who was actually in labor, going to the hospital here in Georgia, and she ran into some complications with her pregnancy. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Tell them about the complications.
Complications can, vary from different parts of the spectrum. You could
got
be
complications in your relationship status on Facebook.
You're right.
It's complicated.
It's very complicated. Well, I'm in a situationship.
Yeah. Calculus is complicated.
Calculus is complicated.
It is.
Apparently, this doctor didn't take calculus while she was in school.
Okay.
Because apparently this lady delivered her baby twice. And when I tell you that she delivered her baby twice, that means her baby came out in two different sections of her body.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So, I've done my research. So, of course, when a baby is born vaginally, the doctor has to somehow work the baby out of the vagina canal.
Okay.
Because the baby is bigger than what the vagina can get for some women. Y'all know who you are.
Say it again.
You know who you
Say
are.
it again. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, apparently this young lady was supposed to have this baby vaginally. And as the doctor started to work the baby out vaginally, she applied, let's just say, a little bit too much pressure to the baby. Of course, when a baby is born vaginally, you want it to be head down. So you're going to work with the head and try to move it out. But, this doctor was a little bit too forceful with the baby. And
A little heavy-handed.
And for some reason, somehow, some way, sent the baby into what we would like to call into distress.
Okay.
And ordered the woman to have an emergency C-section.
Oh, no.
Hence the reason why she delivered her baby twice in 2 different directions, 2 different ways. She had her baby vaginally and in a C-section because the doctor was a little heavy-handed and pulled the baby's head from the baby's body.
That is not too much pressure. No, say it again. Say it again.
The doctor
Uh-huh.
trying to pull the baby out of the vaginal canal.
Okay.
Applied too much pressure to the baby's head.
Applied pressure.
And separated the baby. Huh?
What kind of 4,000-ton pressure Dr. Doolittle do too much?
Do too much.
What? No. I'm not buying the story. That doesn't make sense. How do you force that much pressure that you decapitate a baby?
I mean, that is a very good word that you use because that's pretty much what happened. She decapitated the baby to where the baby's head came detached from its body. Oh. And as she decapitated the body ended up going back inside into the woman, and they had to deliver the rest of the baby via C-section. And here's the worst part. They tried, the lady, the mother, wanted to see her baby.
She don't even know what happened.
She don't know what happened. So she just thought that she was in distress and they had to hurry up and get the baby out. And, she was cut open. Of course, she was numb from everything. But unbeknownst to her, they wrapped the baby up in blankets, not just one blanket, but in multiple blankets to secure the baby's head to the body. Gave the baby to the mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
For like how many milliseconds?
Not sure how many milliseconds, but they did tell the mother that the baby was, I think they tried to tell the mother that the baby was stillborn. In order to try and soften the blow, but in order to disguise it, they tried to put the baby's head on top of its body, wrap it in blankets, give it to the mother, and then whisk the baby away.
You are aware that all bobbleheads are created in China, correct? There's not a bobblehead that you can find anywhere that doesn't say made in China on the bottom. Oh, it all makes sense, man. It all makes sense.
We want to thank y'all for coming out to the church parking lot podcast where it is.
And it ain't
what you think. This has been episode 128.
It might be the last one.
With the church parking lot podcast. And thank y'all for coming.
Don't worry about it.
Appreciate y'all for coming.
It ain't gonna be no more episodes.
Make sure y'all go to the churchparkinglotpodcast.com. Make sure you go to shopnewclothes.com and spiceshiporganics.com for your spices for your food. If you can't cook, if you can cook, it's gonna make you can cook, make your food look better. Okay, so make sure you go try that out, man. My name is Jay Jamal, joined by my boy
B. Allen.
Hey man, we'll see y'all next week.